This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1183, How to Prepare Your Wallet for a Disaster, by Austin with PTMoney.com. And hi again, I am Dan. I'm your host here at Optimal Finance Daily, and I'm here every single day reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. Hope you're having a happy Friday. Thanks for being here as always. And hey, if you didn't know, we give away books on Instagram pretty frequently, so if you're not yet following us there, you can find us at Old Podcast. But for now, let's get to today's post as we optimize your life. How to Prepare Your Wallet for a Disaster, by Austin with PTMoney.com. I teach English in Western Japan and was here last month to witness firsthand the carnage that the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami had on the northeastern coast of Japan. By now, many people have seen the devastating footage of the tsunami reaching mainland, with whole houses being ripped from the ground and cars being thrown around like matchboxes. These goods, which people had saved up for years, were destroyed in minutes. The monetary aftermath of this disaster will be a challenge for Japan for decades to come. If you pay attention to your finances, you know that a disaster like the one in Japan can and will wipe away your finances. All of the saving and investing you've done can be deleted in minutes if you don't prepare for it. So how does one go about preparing your finances in case a catastrophe were to strike? What are the steps you can put in place this week that would make a huge, unexpected financial hit less painful on you and your family? Have an ever-growing emergency fund. To help ensure yourself or your family, start an emergency fund today using a sub-savings account with an online savings account like ING or Ally. Once you open this account, create an automatic monthly transfer of $25 to $200 to the account from your regular savings so it continues to grow every 2 weeks, month, or 2 months. This is money that will only be touched in the worst situations where all of your other money has been wiped out and you have no other options. Don't be content with $500 or $1,000 in this account. Make it grow every month because it'll ensure your financial safety that much more in case a disaster affects your family in the future. Remember, it's always a good problem if you have too much money in your emergency fund. Insure your big-ticket items. Your house and car should already be insured, but consider extra insurance for prized possessions in case of natural disasters, fire, theft, etc. Maybe you have a $14,000 wedding ring or a rare painting from France that's worth $10,000. Can you insure these items for a little bit every month in case of emergency? By spending a little to insure these high-importance items, you'll allow yourself to sleep easily knowing these items can be at least monetarily replaced in a time of need. Contact your insurance agent today to see about rates for your most valuable high-ticket items. Have 2 to 3 credit cards with large credit limits. It's been a month since the Japanese tsunami, and people are still holed up in shelters. In times of need, having quick access to money is important, and something that can provide another level of security is a credit card. Not having to worry about the amount of cash you have in a time of need is one benefit for those who are credit card weary. Need water, clothes, food, or a hotel for your family? Just put it on the credit card, make sure everyone is safe, and worry about the payment later. Credit cards allow some financial breathing room in a time of need, so get 1 to 3 cards and put them in your wallet. Every 6 to 12 months or so, call the credit card companies and have your credit line increased to insure yourself just a little more. In a time of tragedy, you need to be worrying about the people you love, and credit cards allow you the room to breathe when you need it most. Keep money in an ATM-accessible checking account. If a disaster hits, you probably won't be able to get to a computer to transfer money to a checking account. If you keep a couple $100s in a checking account at all times, you'll be able to access that cash as long as you can get to an ATM. Without that luxury, you might be out of luck in a time where you need money more than ever. Just like creating a will, these steps are often put off because people don't like to think about their mortality or very negative situations. But that's not a good reason to put off creating a healthy emergency fund or getting a credit card. If done correctly, these steps could save you more money than a million frugality tips if a disaster were to affect your life. Take an afternoon and make sure you have these steps covered in your financial life. It'll never be the perfect time to do it, but your life is too important to leave up to chance. You just listened to the post titled, How to Prepare Your Wallet for a Disaster, by Austin with PTMoney.com. And that will do it for today. Hope you have a great day and that your weekend gets off to a good start. Thanks so much for listening, as always, and I'll be back here with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.